Hello, people of God. I want to take some time to encourage you today. So we're going to talk about Job from the book of Job. Job was a very wealthy man of his time. He had property, servants, very, very wealthy man with all types of animals, property. And if we were to take Job and compare him to a modern day person of our time today, I would say Elon Musk would probably be a great comparison. Very wealthy man sitting on top of the world. And in the book of Job, we see that he lost everything. He lost his animals, his property, and ultimately he also lost his children, all on the same day. And when he was hit with tragedy, he didn't turn away from God. And I want to encourage you today and remind you that no matter what storm you're experiencing, no matter what you're going through, whatever life is throwing at you, I want to encourage you right now to hold on to God. I want you to encourage you to not give up and to not give in, and know that the storm is temporary. And no matter how bad it gets, never turn away from God. Because Job, even when he felt like giving up, his words after he lost everything, he said, "Blessed be the name of the Lord." Through it all, I want to encourage you to bless the name of the Lord. Even in your pain, even in your grief, even in your suffering, lift your hands and worship God, knowing and trusting in Him that He has your best interest at heart. I know when we look at our life, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. When you start a jigsaw puzzle and you put all the pieces on the table, it's a mess. You don't know what piece goes where. You may see the colors match, but it's a mess. And when you look at your life, sometimes your life seems like a mess and you're wondering like, God, when is it all gonna come together? I wanna remind you that God will only give you a piece at a time. He gives you one piece of the puzzle. And it's not until the end, when everything comes together and you say, wow, God, wow, I didn't realize that it was gonna come together like this. But know that God's ways are above our ways. His thoughts are above our thoughts. So we can't even begin to fathom or to even think about what God is doing in our lives. All we can do is trust Him. When I think about trust, I think about my life and the different experiences that I went through. And there's a lot of things I could mention, but I want to focus on my infertility issues and that season of my life when I suffered for 10 years to have a child. And it was a very difficult season in my life, but I had to stand on God's word. I had to trust Him and always believe and know that He had the master plan. He had the golden plan, and He had every piece of the puzzle. And I knew one day it would come all together. I didn't know when and I didn't know how, but I trust Him and I serve a God who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think. So today, people of God, be encouraged and know that He's holding all the pieces and it will all come together. But in the meantime, lift your hands and worship Him. Continue to work for Him. Continue to stay focused on His word and know that He will put the pieces together and it will all work together for your good. So people of God, be encouraged and God bless you.